into another episode of the Latest with VR show. I am your host, of course, Bashana Renee, and I am here today with Miss Crystal King. How you doing, Crystal?
I'm wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. Now, Crystal, you are the owner, Spa Creations by Crystal.
Yes.
Okay, I've gotten a sample, which I love because we met at the fashion show. Love this. I was like, I gotta have her on the show. So tell me a little bit about Spa Creation.
Well, with my candle business, I started about 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I started off actually retailing candles for another company.
Okay.
I got a little disheartened with the way some of the business transactions were going. And so I prayed about it and decided to start my own line. So about 2 years ago, Spa Creations by Crystal was birthed in my kitchen, which is still going on in my kitchen. And I'm just praying for my own retail spot, a place where I can actually, a studio to make my own products.
Mm-hmm.
So that's something that I have in mind.
Okay. And talking earlier before we, started taping, you were telling me that you were in cosmetology for 20 plus years.
Yes.
And now you're doing, how was that transition from, doing something for so long that you're used to and it's comfortable?
Yes.
To, kind of stepping out of that box?
Well, it was a little hard at first, being that for over 20 years, I actually left the home. I was with people all the time, and I love my craft. It just started taking a toll on my body, and so I just, had to give it up. And being at home, working on my candles, I'm still loving because I still get a chance to be creative. Because, that's what most hairstylists are. We're creators. And so being at home, still creating products and working on my craft, I still have the opportunity to do that.
Okay.
And then going out, vending, meet different people. I'm still, with people, so I'm enjoying it.
Good. Okay, now you have soaps, candles, oils, body sprays, even for men. You even have things for men too, because I'm sure a lot of people think it's just for women. No, she will hook a man up too.
I have
so what else do you have? Because I know there's a long list. So, tell us what else you have to offer, because I know there's a lot there.
Well, I have not only candles in my line, but I have aroma beads. And those are scented beads that you can hang in your car, put in your drawer, your closet to freshen your space. I have room diffusers. I have room sprays, sugar scrubs, body butters. I have fragrance sprays, and I do not only like the scents that my candles come in, but I also designer dupe type scents as well for men and women. I do homemade soap, cold processed soap, glycerin soaps, bath bombs, just lip balms, just a little bit of everything.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
Now I know that with you, because everything is handcrafted.
Yes.
So, is it hard to sell like candles and get people to love it as much as you do? Because you know how awesome your product is.
Yes.
But it's your job to make everyone else, know how awesome your product is. Is that hard? Is it a hard sell?
I will say, honestly, with the candles, it's easier for people to trust you because it's, they just get a candle, take it home, light it, and pray that it works, so they love the smell of it. As with body products, it's a little more, they have to really trust you more. And I think it takes people longer to start getting into your body products. But I've seen that with the candle line and creating some of the popular scents in the body products that make people more apt to want to go ahead and venture off into that area.
Okay, gotcha. Now you said you work in the kitchen.
Yes.
Your hand touches everything that we see here. Does that mean because it's handcrafted that it's more expensive or no?
No, not for me. I try to keep my products economical, where it's affordable. There are some candle companies and, homemade crafters that have high-end products, but I wanted to keep, a nice product because I put a lot into my products, but affordable at the same time.
Okay, gotcha. Now, you're from Medina, Tennessee.
Yes.
Okay, so Memphis, are we showing you a lot of love?
Yes!
Do we need to show you some more love? What's going on there?
Honestly, I have fallen in love with Memphis.
Okay, perfect.
I've received a lot of support, a lot of networking. A lot of women that I've met have reached out to me and are really trying to help support me. So I really appreciate that. I love Memphis.
Good.
Yes.
Good job, Memphis. Good job on this one. So what we're going to do is take a quick commercial break.
Okay.
We're going to come back. She's going to show us how we can create some of her awesome products, give us a little how-to demonstration. So make sure you stay tuned in. We'll be right back.
L3 Media is the Mid-South's premier videography and photography company. We specialize in capturing all of life's greatest moments. Whenever you need talented and professional service for your special events or business, L3 Media is the company for you. You can contact us at all of our social media sites. You can like us on Facebook, check out our website, follow us on Twitter, or always feel free to email us. We are L3 Media, your #1 source for all your videography and photography needs. Give us a call today.
All right, we are back with Miss Crystal King.
Wonderful.
Okay, so we're back, even though we're over this little hot little smoke thing.
Yes.
You are going to show us how it goes from this to this pretty package.
Yes.
And we're going to work around that. But first, I want you to tell me your logo. I love it. How did you, did you come up with that concept or did
Actually, I did. I came up with the logo myself, and then I actually have a graphic designer that kind of tweaked it. So I came up with the original, which is this right here. And so she tweaked it and created that for me. And so she does all of my stuff. So
okay, gotcha. Now, your names. I love. You got the Bite Me, which is right here.
Yes.
Love Juice. You got Scandal. Of
Yes.
course, I love. What else? Misbehaving. Love that one too. How do you come up with these names?
Well, some of the names are names that the manufacturers already have, and I just keep them because they're fun, they're conversation starters, and then some I create myself, like Scandal is a scent that I came up with on my own. So just a little mixture of the two.
Now, when you say you created on your own, do you, get the different scents and put them together, or?
No, as far as the fragrance oils, we have different manufacturers that we purchase oils from, but some scents I mix and come up with my own scent, like a custom scent.
Okay,
so I may get 2 or 3 different scents and mix it together. Okay,
now when you do that, do you ever come up with something that's like, ooh, that's not a good?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. I've tested and like, okay, no, this will not work.
Okay, now do you have a group of people that you know, good friends that will tell you, this is a good idea, this smells not so good, you do have a good...
Yes, normally I start with my family. Okay. They'll be honest and tell me the truth, and then I'll send out something to a friend or a family member and let them test it and, get feedback first before I release it.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, well, let's dig in. Let's see how you go about making these candles, because I see the liquid here in this, but I need to figure out how we put it all together.
This is a Presto pot, which has been converted to a wax melter. And basically what it does is it melts your wax. And with soy wax, it's very sensitive, so you can't get it too hot or it'll scorch or burn. And so basically with soy, I heat it up to 185 degrees. And at that temperature, then I can pour it into my little measuring cup. Then I mix my scent in. And stir it and off to pouring. Okay. So we'll go ahead and pour it. And
so the scent here, that's how everything is kind of started.
Yes.
Okay, because even with the whips, that's like the body whips and things like that, it starts with the scent first. Okay, gotcha.
Yes, okay. And so basically what we're going to do here, and I use a scale to measure my oil. Of course, I don't need a scale to measure this.
Okay.
I'm going to tilt it because I don't have too much wax in here. And so I'm not going to fill this one all the way up since we're just doing a demonstration. I'm going to do probably about 8 ounces.
Okay. And normally how much do you do?
Normally, if I'm doing like a big batch for a show or something, I'll do 16 ounces or 32 ounces at a time. And like when I'm in my kitchen at home, I have like several measuring cups going at one time. So I may have 10 of these. Okay. With 10 different scents going and mixing. Okay. So now, I got 8 ounces.
Do you have... Are these the only size candles you have? Do you have smaller ones, larger ones, or are they mostly all this size?
I have all different sizes, from 4 ounce all the way up to 12 ounce, which are these. Okay. So far. Okay. And then after I get it back to 0, Normally with 16 ounces of liquid, I triple set my candles. So I add 1.5 ounces. And so with this being 8 ounces, I'm going to add 0.7.
Okay.
Okay. And so you just begin to pour it in.
So do you ever feel like a mad scientist?
I do.
With
Sometimes I do. And then the key to it is just stirring. You have to stir for about 2 minutes.
Okay. And so how long? Because I know a lot of times when you put hot oil like on a cold surface, it kind of, freezes up pretty quickly. But when you have it that way and you pour it into here, how long does it take before it's actually set?
For it to get to the temperature that it needs, it takes about a good 10 minutes because we have to let it drop to 135 degrees before we pour it. But I'm not going to wait that long today, but normally I wait about 10 minutes. But you stir it for 2 minutes to let the fragrance oil bind with the wax.
Okay.
Because if it doesn't bind properly, then you can get seepage and a candle that won't burn right. So you have to stir.
And how long does your candles burn?
It depends on the size. Like this size will burn 120 hours, so it just depends.
Okay.
And with it being soy, soy burns a lot slower than paraffin.
Okay.
And one of the things that I like about soy is that it has no soot, little to no soot at all.
Okay.
Eco-friendly, meaning it's not harmful to the environment, no toxins. And so that's one reason I chose soy. They burn very clean.
Okay, gotcha. So you're not going to see some going up in smoke.
Exactly.
When you light your candle.
And then you can also use the wax to scent and moisturize your skin. You can use it as a cuticle oil.
Really?
After it has begun to melt, yes.
Okay. Now, so once it melts, I can just take it, dip it, put it.
You sure can.
Give myself a manicure.
Yes.
Okay, well that sounds good. Okay, so once you start to stirring, and you put the wick in yourself, or does it come like this?
I put the wick in. Normally, what I do to prepare my jars, I clean them. And normally I spray them with alcohol, so I always have a bottle of alcohol. I spray them really well, clean them, dry it out, and then I proceed to put my wick in. And you can do that one or two ways. You can use a wick sticker, which you can't really see. But you can use a wick sticker, or you can use hot glue to glue it in. Okay. And let that set. And then after that, I'm going to go ahead and pour this candle.
Okay, perfect.
And you just begin to pour.
Okay.
And you want to kind of pour slowly so you're not incorporating a lot of air bubbles. Because with more air bubbles, then more chances of craters and holes. Because soy is very fragile. Okay. So anything can cause holes and air bubbles.
So since you do this at home and your hands touch every one of them, do you summon your family like, come help me do this or come help me do that?
Well,
are they kind of just...
I'll have my daughter to, like if I have something big going on and when my jars come in, I'll have her to prep my jars. Meaning I'll have her to clean them and go ahead and put the wicks in them, like pre-do them. And so basically that's what I do.
Okay. And so you're putting the toothpick here to keep it from...
To keep it in place.
Okay. So we're going to set it and see how it turns out. We're going to see how it turns out. But ultimately, this is what they can expect when they come purchase, and then you put it in the beautiful little box here. Okay. Gotcha. So you got your oils, your candles. What else? What's next for you? What else you have coming?
Well, my next big goal is to get into some spas or boutiques. That's where I would like to see my line go in the future.
Okay, gotcha. Well, I always give my guests their time to shine.
Thank you.
So this is where you tell everyone how they can reach you, where they need to buy your products from, all that good stuff. So go ahead and tell them.
Well, I can be reached. I have a website, which is spa-creations.com. I'm also on Facebook, which is Spa Creations by Crystal. And also I'm here every Saturday in Memphis at the Farmers Market over by the Ag Center. So I'll be there every Saturday up until October. So you can come out and purchase candles there.
Okay, perfect, Crystal. Thank you so much for coming. Show me how to do this. I would not try this at home, but I will come purchase from you so you can do it at your home. So thank you so much for joining me. And we have another guest coming right after this, Miss Cassandra Phillips. So make sure you stay tuned in. We'll be right back.
If we contemplate our past to understand ourselves, there we will find how far we have come, how far we need to go, in what we have become, in what we will eventually be. If we search even deeper, consider all the elements that make up our human potential, there we will find an awe-inspiring discovery. Knowledge is to be sought, gained, embraced through education, and this education transforms everything. Ignorance becomes awareness. Awareness awakens possibilities. Through education, life unfolds, expands, takes shape. And through this self-revelation, we gradually appreciate a saying passed down from generation to generation, an adage whose meaning becomes apparent. And the saying is this, that when we combine pursuit of knowledge, magic happens. I'm Angela Bassett, here to ask you to support Virginia State University, building a better world since 1882.
All right, we are back with Miss Cassandra Phillips-Dixon. How you doing?
I'm fine.
You are looking fabulous.
Thank
Love
you.
the colors.
Thank you.
Love it, love it. Her shoes are pink and green. You can't see that, but you know I love that. Okay, so we're talking about hugs and kisses.
Yes.
Jewelry line.
Yes.
As you can see, she has a lot to offer here. Tell me a little bit about hugs and kisses, because I met you as a makeup artist.
Yes.
And so now you have jewelry and you have makeup coming out, so you got a lot going on. So tell me first, you know, how you even got started with hugs and kisses.
Well, Hugs and Kisses was, it always used to be my signature when I would post something on Facebook.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
And so I, one of my colleagues, which is the owner of Nikki T Fashions, and I was like, it's something else I want to do. And I love jewelry. I have jewelry everywhere at home. So I was like, why not invest in something that I love to do?
Exactly.
So she told me about a couple of companies I could probably invest in. So I invested in a company that had a lot of great stuff, which I got a couple other places, but this is like my main one.
Okay.
So I got this company and just held on to it. And every time I see something, I just know that somebody's gonna love. I get it. So.
Okay, gotcha. Now, when you search for or shop for, are you thinking, well, I like this, so I'm going to get it, or somebody else would like this? Because
Pretty
you
much
may
both.
not, you may not like it, but somebody else may.
Pretty much both.
Okay.
Yeah, I've tried to get something for basically everyone, children, men, women. First ladies,
right?
The girl around the corner, the model, you know, any female.
Any female. Okay, gotcha. Now, as far as your pieces here, I see a lot of great items that you have.
Yes.
Like, what are some of the words you will use to describe the line of Hugs and Kisses?
Well, Hugs and Kisses, like you have your first lady here.
Of course.
You have your first lady here,
but
you also have your teenagers.
Okay,
here.
gotcha.
Okay, you got your maybe model or your chic girl here, and this is another kind of in between first lady and maybe chic girl. So it's like a whole lot, and then you have these, which is the retro look.
Okay.
So it's like a lot of different things that I try to pull, and
I love how you describe it as like a person.
Exactly.
How you're shopping for, or you have pieces that represent us, or the people that, instead of just saying, well, I'm going to get this and somebody, but, you're thinking of, particular people.
Yes.
I love that.
Thank you.
I love how you describe that. Okay. Now, I know that we can purchase things online, but Is it in any of the stores here or?
Well, yes, it is at Houston's Thrift Boutique, which is
Okay.
on Chelsea Avenue.
Okay.
Fabulous lady named Kimberly Houston. And she does have a boutique that's there. So some of my items out there that you can go in and purchase, or you can go online and purchase them.
Okay. Now, what do you have? Like a couple pieces that are like your favorite or the signature of the brand?
It is a favorite that I have. It is like a multi pearl necklace.
Okay.
It's maybe like 9, and it's each in layers going down. It is gorgeous. A lot of the necklaces that are on the website that I invested in, is a lot of different kind of gold and pearl necklaces. So it's like a mixture of both of them combined together, but they're wrapped around a lot of pearl and gold tone necklaces. So.
Okay. Now, recently I saw you had some suspenders.
Yes.
Those were so cute. Now, is that considered jewelry or?
Yes, it is. They're chain suspenders.
Okay, gotcha.
So they're really cute too.
Okay, so are you, branching to more than just a bracelet or a necklace and so, different items?
Yeah,
like
I am starting to get into the clutches, and for the summer and the spring, the big floppy hats. So just trying to, and then they have a lot of cosmetic things like makeup bags that are designed. The brushes and the bags are the same design. They're matched, so they're like a set. So it's a lot, that you can pretty much get from Hudson.
Okay, gotcha. Because you're still doing makeup.
Yes.
Now, she did my face for the Stone Awards, which I love. So you're still doing makeup, and you're going to have a makeup line coming out, or how is that going?
Right now, I have eyeshadows coming out. And very soon, I have the palettes.
Okay.
So it's my own line of eyeshadow. It's hyperallergenic. It's very, very potent. And it's easily to wash off, and you can mix it, and it can become a nail polish. Yes,
really?
It can become a nail polish.
Okay, well that sounds good.
Yes. So,
I love that. And you're also, along with everything else, I saw that you're working on a project with B-Specs. What exactly is that you're doing?
B-Specs is an image consulting group.
Okay.
Basically, we have a media person. We are basically looking for editors and writers right now.
Okay.
We are a magazine also. So we have your makeup artist, your natural hairstylist, your barber, your photographer, and your fashion stylist. We basically go in and whip you up from head to toe. And then we will also be featuring different things in Memphis, so far as fashion, hair, music, food, everything about Memphis.
Oh, that sounds good. Okay, and your part in it, are you doing the makeup and the hair? Or
no,
are you doing,
makeup.
Because you do hair too?
Yes.
You do it all?
Yes.
Okay, so you'll be doing the makeup part of it?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because I saw your photo shoot. I'm like, oh, look at Cassandra. It was looking good. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so now, makeup artist, jewelry line, mommy, wifey, look, what? Do hair.
Yes.
What is there anything else that you're trying to add to your plate?
I have very, very much thought of a storefront.
Okay.
A storefront or like a boutique.
Okay.
An actual boutique that you can actually go into, and you can also order online.
Okay.
So that's kind of what I'm really visioning for.
Okay, that sounds good. Now, you, like I said, you're always stylish whenever I see you. So do you have, like, in your mind, like, a person that you see that it's like, oh, that's cute, I'll try that? Or you kind of just go for what you know, whatever, kind of.
I love being me and being very, very different from everybody. The one thing that kind of it disturbs me is one style goes out and everybody gets that style. I don't like that. I like being very different from everybody else. I don't too much like to stand out, but I do like to be different from everybody else. So that's my number one thing.
Okay. I love that. That's very important.
Yes.
Because you do see a trend, and you see everybody following that one trend.
Yes.
But I've seen you with all the, even your because I've seen you in your natural styles lately, which of course I love. But yeah, I love that you kind of walking your own path and you're always looking good whenever you do it. Okay, so of course we have to dig into some of these pieces so you can tell me about them. Okay, So I know this is the First Lady. We're going to
This right here. Yeah.
Okay, that one. Now these are all rings down here, correct? Okay. Do they have like specific names that you give them, or they're kind of just?
Well, this is Traces of Me.
Okay.
Which is the lipstick. I do have a matching necklace set that goes with this earring.
Okay.
It's just not up here. And I had that for, it's basically spring color, Easter color. And the rings are just basic bow rings. So not really trendy.
Okay. So
but these are the, they're called junk bracelets.
I love them.
I have a lot of these on the website. Which is, it's like this one and this one here.
Okay.
A lot of junk bracelets.
Okay.
And so, and then I have the bows.
Okay.
They're jewelry bows. And I have a lot of smaller children. They mommies kind of like them to get these here. So
I'm sure.
I kind of hold on to these just in case anyone, you know, wants to get them. So. And then this is another First Lady piece, so basically like a everyday wear, maybe like a tube top dress, like what you have on. And so, and this is one of the model pieces, basically because I do still do fashion for the runway. Right. So this is like a fashion piece here, and then those are. This is one of the other specifics that I love. It's a ID bracelet. Oh. And they come in different ones. They say sexy, hope. You know, different little words that describe you. I love those also. So every little thing, and I think this is one also. This one says love.
Yep, it sure does.
On the front of it, yeah. So they're different little ID bracelets that the website has on them. So this is just the basic thing, but everything else on the website is maybe like 63 pieces all together that's on the website.
Perfect. Okay, well now of course we're gonna dive into your time to shine. Okay. How they can reach you, how they can purchase your products, follow you, all your new projects. Yes. Projects that you got going on. So go ahead and tell people.
Okay. You can reach me on Facebook, which is our Hugs and Kisses page. It's XOXO Hugs and Kisses Jewelry Boutique. You can also reach us at www.xoxohugsandkisses.com. We also have our makeup on Facebook is CP Dixon Makeup on Facebook, and then on the website is www.cpdixonmakeup.com.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Cassandra, for coming.
Thank you.
Of course, when all the makeup comes in, you have to come back.
I will.
And we'll do another one.
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you all for watching another episode of the Latest with VR show. Of course, you can follow me, like me, friend me, all that good stuff on all the social media outlets. Bashana Renee, the Latest with VR. Find me on all of them. Oh, and remember, it's always the latest with VR. Until next time. Bye. Bye.